Can
it should be live again.
Can you see?
You'll have to tell me when it's live because I'm not opening more programs on my computer.
I'll let you know. I'm not sure if we need a new link or if we can use the same one.
I don't know.
It's probably gonna be something else.
Oh, it's up now, I think. Yeah, it's back.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. We'll keep that video obviously because that one has 20 podcasts. Yeah, let me delete a lot of this other stuff. All right, YouTube's not loading for me to check, so. Can someone else check?
It is back up. I'm looking at it right now.
Are we live? Oh yeah, I see it now.
That was annoying.
All right. PolyCore Gaming, no. Chat, no. Wait, yes, it was PolyCore Gaming. Oh, everything's so slow.
It's dead like fucking night.
All right, so we are good to go as soon as this freaking loads. Everyone ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Not Port, I know Port's gone. But Gen, Velocity, you guys are good?
So, yep.
No, what?
All right, cool. All right, so we're gonna continue from the conversation. Sorry about that, guys. We had some technical difficulties regarding Barry's computer. Anyway, so we were talking about Shang-Chi and Wanda. No, we weren't talking about Shang-Chi. We were talking about WandaVision, Loki, and the What If series. Yeah. So we'll just move on from that and just talk about Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. All I know is that WandaVision and Loki directly links to that movie. I'm not sure if What If series is linked to it.
I don't think it does.
I'm back.
Oh, welcome back, Port. We're talking about Doctor Strange now, and we're live again. So
yeah.
Yes, I'm thinking about because since it's called Multiverse Madness, I think there's two options which I was thinking about relating to that tower. Either with that one, they're gonna have another hero guest star in it, or they're gonna wait for another movie to do another multiverse with a certain character.
Is he going in and out for anyone else?
No.
I
mean, you're the one going in and out for me. Port's fine.
Yeah, I know because I had to reload the stream. That's
right.
I'll turn off my Xbox because my Xbox pisses me off.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, it's so freaking
my
hot in
Xbox
this
isn't
house.
turning off.
Oh, I don't like wearing a freaking tie.
Then take off the tie.
I have to wear it though. We have to look professional.
So anyway, I didn't hear anything about anything you said about Doctor Strange, but it's fine. I don't need to hear
Yeah, that's really weird.
Look,
Anyway,
I think the
another-
Multiverse Madness movie is going to lead to a Spider-Verse movie in the MCU. There you go.
Well, that's it. Okay, that's a major if, and we'll talk about that later on why it's a major if. Moving on from that, there is Thor: Love and Thunder, which takes place apparently before Guardians of the, but after Endgame.
Yeah,
So I don't know how that's gonna work.
Well, Thor left with the Guardians of the Galaxy, so I have a feeling. I think the love thing. I have a feeling is because it's going to be searching for Gamora, definitely.
Probably, but I mean, Jane Foster's back in it, and so's Val.
Yeah, so it's going to be like Thor trying to find love again, Quill trying to find love again, Valkyrie trying to get on with whoever she can, I guess.
Giggity.
Isn't Valkyrie supposed to be a lesbian?
Yeah,
She is lesbian, yeah. Which I really hope. That's why I really hope Jane Foster isn't her love interest, just because it can't. She was Thor's first, and apparently she's supposed to be playing Lady Thor.
Yeah, which is kind of hard to do because the weapon she's supposed to get to
Is
become
it Mjolnir?
no, it's not the Mjolnir. It's her own hammer, which is gifted from Odin to her because she helped save Asgard.
Well,
Well,
I mean,
the
they
fact-
could always switch things up. They always switch things
Wait,
up
to
in the
that.
MCU anyway.
Actually, that's different, but we'll report on that one. But I thought Valkyrie is bi.
No, she's a lesbian. I think Kevin Feige said that she.
Oh yeah, no. At first they were thinking just to make her bi, and then they said, we're gonna make her lesbian."
Which I'm totally fine with, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's not the original homosexual representation character I was hoping for, but it's perfectly fine. I was hoping that they would actually make a brand new character that would be a hero, whatever. That's not a side character where like it would represent that preference or whatever. But it's fine.
I honestly think they
Slowly
should
but
start
surely.
with a new character instead of one.
To be honest, I mean, like
established.
Valkyrie just seems like that kind of person anyway, as well, from what we see in Thor Ragnarok.
Honestly, does she comes off as a bi character?
Yeah,
Yeah,
was
she's
hitting
gonna be
on-
awesome though.
he was hitting on Hawk a lot. She liked the Hawk version.
I think that's more playful than anything. I don't think that was.
Yeah.
Because Hulk definitely had a. I think Hulk definitely has a big zucchini for her, but she doesn't have a thing for.
Yeah. So speaking of Hulk, another thing that they actually announced. Actually, before we actually go into that, the last thing that they announced, the two last things were Fantastic Four. You don't like that, really?
Ever since they ruined it, no.
Well, no, they didn't ruin
Michael
it. No,
Jordan?
I thought it
No.
was someone else that. I think it was Sony that ruined it,
Yeah,
or Fox, something like that. No, it's Fox. It was Fox. Yeah, Fox.
Well,
ruined it.
basically, it'll take a lot. It'll take a massive go in the right direction for me to even think about watching it again.
honestly,
I would have to
the,
hear it.
I like the original.
I like the first two.
The originals,
Yeah, I
yes,
like
I'm
the-
okay
Yeah,
with
the
them. Yes,
originals were
those I
nice.
like. Yes, those I like.
They never finished though, which is kind of
No,
sad.
no. And the fact that they made Galactus a bit weird, but for my taste.
Yeah,
anyway,
they did.
but yeah.
Yeah, they made Galactus like a different type of space entity, which was
I
not
mean,
right.
I would understand if that was one of Galactus's farts, maybe doing all that.
yeah,
It's like all his gas.
it became sentient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And by the way, Galactus, how he consumes a planet is that he turns the matter into some kind of antimatter energy, which he consumes. So
I want them needed.
with a giant machine, he's supposed to.
I
be
want
this
that kind of
giant
power.
figure.
Maybe.
And he turns different beings to be his heralds with cosmic energy, which is supposed to be cosmic energy needs to be a thing. I haven't heard like full on like a cosmic being being portrayed. Like I haven't seen
maybe
anything
the Eternals. Who knows?
So a cosmic being needs to be fully done, and Adam Warlock is supposed to be a cosmic being. There's two.
Wasn't he in Guardians of the Galaxy 2? Like he was teased at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it was the one I thought.
They
But the-
referenced him and they showed him like towards the end, but they never showed his face, right?
The only problem
Well, yeah, they
is
mentioned
Adam
him, yeah.
Warlock is created two ways. Either he's artificially created using the Soul Stone, or he was born into the galaxy. Because he was already a cosmic being, and he's a
Which
cosmic being.
I'm
all on
guessing
his
they can do the second one because they can't really.
own. But the only problem
Unless
is
it's a completely different Adam Warlock in a different universe.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is that they might have to pull a multiverse version of him.
Which, if they do, Adam Warlock, I'm sure I'm aware of. Or I think is like a really strong character. They can make him a villain.
Yeah.
The next Avengers movie, or at least the Avengers movie after that,
I think
and
Warlock.
then have Adam Warlock in this universe to have the Soul
I
Stone.
think Warlock is going to come from
Like
the
an Age of Ultron.
universe. See, because you remember the Soul Stone and all the universe or in their multiverses for the MCU has no physical form unless someone dies through that sacrifice or
Yeah.
whatever. Well, it has a physical form in that one universe where Black Widow dies. So my theory is that Adam Warlock will be created in that universe for another reason. He will break away from the society who created him. He will probably make his own Guardians of the Galaxy because he was leader of Guardians of the Galaxy in one of his universe in a comic universe, and he created it.
Well, that's the thing about Adam Warlock. He's not a villain.
Yeah, well, unless he loses control, he can turn into a villain because he can turn into a villain.
See, I can see
but
all this for Adam Warlock. I see him in being his having his own show. I can't see him in a movie anymore. I can see him in his own show with all this multiverse. I think the Adam Warlock we'll see is from that other universe where he'll have the Soul Stone that is the one that was created when Black Widow died. And he will break away from that, that planet, and he will make his own Guardians of the Galaxy or whatever, which had mostly the same characters in it anyway. Yeah, what they really need to do is just like figure out how long they want to. I don't want to say milk out the MCU, because there's the Marvel universe itself is really huge. They can do a lot of stuff. Yeah. Well, like you can't just have all these characters in there for that long. I mean, not Tony, but Robert Downey Jr. played Iron Man for like 11 years because of Endgame. But still, that's quite a long time to kill off a character.
Yeah, and honestly, they can pull out the same characters from other universes that are not created from like the reality timeline they did, but from other universes that look completely different. Like in one universe, they had Nick Fury, and he was not black but white. Yeah. Yeah, he was white. And that and that one they had the X-Men and all that still as well. So
yeah, I think that's the Nick Fury in the Ultimate Alliance game.
Mm-hmm. So I think it would be more appropriate if they start pulling in characters, and they can have different actors playing the same characters, and that's how they can have more of them, or some of the same actors playing those same characters again. Or they can have younger versions or older versions of characters because the timeline or what time is spaced differently between all the multiverses. So
yeah,
one can be more.
But if they're gonna be doing all this stuff and having a bunch of different directors and actors, they need to get this shit together because that freaking Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. season 5 thing, the Endgame timeline thing, really screwed.
What do you mean?
The time, like messing with time and stuff like that. Different than it is in Endgame.
They did a different. Yeah, you didn't see the new season
yet. No, I did not. I will watch the new season when I have time to, but I've been a lot.
I'm not spoiling anything, but they do talk about the time travel and stuff, and you get confused about something. So, and I was confused about it until they explained it later. But
yeah,
I thought I'm stupid on that explanation.
Yeah. Moving on from that, they have also what was announced that didn't really have a year release date or whatever besides Fantastic Four was Blade, which you guys mentioned earlier. So
Vampire.
I think it's like Mahershala Ali or something like that. I forgot his actual name. But yeah, he's gonna be Blade, which is gonna be pretty interesting. The guy from freaking Luke Cage. How do you guys feel about that? How do you guys feel about him playing?
Well, I like it too. Luke Cage. Wait, which?
Yeah, the reason I like it, he has that swag that fits.
He does, yeah. He's from Luke Cage season 1. He's he was the first enemy. Villain. Yeah, the first main villain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then he got replaced by Diamondback, which is like the main villain apparently. Which I think was a pretty cool villain. Well, I mean, you have someone with hard skin versus someone that I think punches hard or something like that.
Yeah, Diamondback punches hard.
Yeah, and he has like that weird punch mechanism thing that could really affect Luke Cage, which I thought was pretty cool. But anyway, so they have him playing Blade. I can't wait to figure out or see how that's going to actually be added to the MCU. Because like having vampires in the universe, that's so weird.
Yeah,
it's really weird.
No, that's the reason I said the next Spider-Man can actually explain that because it's always been a thing with Spider-Man with the Dracula. I forgot what his name was, but he was also not a villain, but he was a vampire as well.
Yeah, they were talking about that vampire character from Marvel and how they might actually make a movie out of him as well.
Yeah, and it's always been with Spider-Man because it's always been messing with Spider-Man's.
Yeah,
Black Cat the most.
Another one is also Captain America was always a huge enemy to Dracula as well.
Yeah, So these but I don't see them doing.
I want to suck
No,
your
but they-
Infinity Stone.
No, but they can always
They can suck the
they can
reality
always
show.
mention that he fought
Yeah, he
him
could,
in
yeah.
War II, because that's when they were major enemies.
Yeah, but this one is. I can see them doing it with this one because with Spider-Man, and if they actually introduce Black Cat, also would be great if they do.
Meow.
It will also basically crossover with Blade. Although we know Spider-Man.
Did someone say Black Cat?
2 more movies. Yeah, Black Cat.
Someone say Black Cat. But besides all that stuff, I think we skipped the show. Oh, we did. I forgot about the Hawkeye show, which I think takes place in the actual MCU.
I'd be interested to see that.
Yeah, I honestly want to see Hawkeye, and I mentioned some stuff about Black Widow's movie and whatnot, but not too much. I really hope it also shows what happened after Endgame, what happened after or during the Infinity War, what happened during Endgame, the beginning part and stuff like that.
Well,
what
I
happened
think
to
they're
his
I think this is
downfall.
more going to be him pretty much doing his thing.
Yeah, probably
I
after.
think at
to
the
take
end of the
over.
Black Widow movie, and this would be interesting if that turns out there's an evil version of her that was a clone and has all her memories.
White Widow.
No more of that. No.
It
more.
would-
No. Well, I mean, they did confirm this Black Widow
Confirm
movie.
what? I didn't hear your voice click.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
there's gonna be a
kinda-
lot of Black Widows inside.
Oh yeah, because it was the Red Room program.
Yeah,
Um,
Yeah,
and they were all
and
called
a
Black
bunch
Widows.
of assassins that are all
was called a
designated
Black
Black
Widow.
Widows.
Yeah,
It's kind of a code name for them.
it's a code name. Yeah, which I think is gonna be
Yes,
really
but it's not
the
gonna
one
be like
that
a clone
was
or something
the
like
one that
that.
was the main enemy to Black Widow in the Avengers. I forgot her name again.
I think she's gonna be inside the Black Widow movie though.
She was a blonde. She was this
Yeah.
blonde-haired-
We talked about this. She's gonna be inside the Black Widow movie as her villain. But they have 3 different villains inside the. It's kind of weird.
Mm.
They have a little, a 2 main people.
Taskmaster
Whatever, I
has to
think
be
of the
one.
Black. Yeah, Taskmaster. Yeah, that's one. Yeah,
he's supposed to be a
um,
major one, so they better not kill him.
Is he related to Ocean Master from the DC?
Well, that's the one. That's the funny part. They said that one's
No.
supposed to maybe be Keanu Reeves. That they want Keanu Reeves being him, Taskmaster.
See, the thing is, Taskmaster, he does have a superpower, and he's able to copy anyone's
Yeah.
fighting ability.
Yeah, and he was
He's
in
able to mimic
Marvel
other people's
Spider-Man.
fighting.
So
So-
it's kind of like
It's kind
What's
of
his
like having eidetic memory, but
what was that character?
So he's kind of like Ditto.
No, Bullseye. Did
Like
I
Sasuke or Kakashi.
Yeah, but he also learns their moves as well.
yeah,
Yeah,
I know,
no,
but
yeah.
that's not-
Good example.
Only
James,
half did
is
it,
the
but-
Sharingan.
Yeah, but he's still able to copy moves and copy, basically abilities. That's literally
No, just moves. He can't copy
I think
ability.
Keanu Reeves would be perfect for that. To be honest, Keanu
Oh,
Reeves.
no, it's like Happy and you having Mimic or something.
Bro, what's with all the Pokemon?
I
And
don't
also,
know.
Port. I mean, he can't copy powers. Taskmaster can't copy powers.
Yeah, he can only
Only can
copy
copy-
fighting style.
But
that's exactly, Kakashi is-
isn't that just like Bullseye though? Can't Bullseye copy moves? Not
No,
From Toy Story?
Bullseye just has very perfect game.
Yeah, he
Oh,
has enhanced reflexes.
Yeah,
And-
he enhanced reflex and thinking that's.
I need to finish watching.
He
Daredevil
fought
season.
Bullseye before too.
Who, Taskmaster?
The-
Yeah.
Task.
he
By the way,
fought-
Taskmaster's biggest villain,
Wow.
or
Deadpool.
Taskmaster's
Taskmaster's a
biggest rival, which
Villain?
he can't fight. Sorry, the person that Taskmaster can never fight or mimic is Deadpool.
Yeah, Deadpool. I
Yeah,
kind of
because he
He's too
said you're
random.
so damn random. I can't keep up with your random bullshit.
I mean, that's what's from the
First you're trying to cut me, now you're fucking serving me chimichangas. What are you doing?
It's not that he can't copy it; he refuses to copy it.
It's,
All right,
yeah,
hey,
it's just
guys,
so
I gotta
wild
go.
and random. All right, let it
Now
go.
we're
Enjoy your
now we're
evening.
masturbating.
I mean,
Yeah,
to
now
be
we're
honest,
masturbating.
it
What's this
was,
for?
well, that goes.
Yeah, Porter said he had to leave. He can only be here for like an hour. But that's perfectly fine. So Taskmaster, yeah, that's gonna be interesting. And so with the Hawkeye, I think with the Hawkeye show, they're definitely gonna have like the Young Avengers finally being, I guess, created in that point.
I don't know why, but I feel like Black Widow has every chance of coming back than anybody.
Well, I mean, I hope she doesn't. I hope her and Iron Man doesn't.
Well, we
Yeah.
know Tony Stark's not coming back, but I don't know why. But since her soul is also inside the Soul Stone,
Yeah, that's impossible.
can-
just like
I can
Gamora's.
have a
However,
chance.
Gamora came back, so
yeah. And this is also Gamora came back because of past shit. But the reason I
Okay,
say that
universe
is
stuff.
because with Adam Warlock is being one of those basically entity characters. basically that very powerful character. I can see him doing that with the gem, with the Soul Stone.
Yeah.
And bringing one person back. But I feel like that'd be like way for later. Like way
That'd be
later.
interesting. I wonder with the Soul Stone, all those alternate universes, do all the souls go to the same place?
The thing about a Soul Stone, it should be able to bring people back to life. By also taking a soul, you're able to bring a soul back.
Yeah. That's gonna be pretty interesting. But anyway, so the other to be announced shows that came along with Blade and the movie Fantastic Four was Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel is the first, I think, Indian, Southeast Asian female hero.
Oh, that Miss Marvel. Okay.
Yeah, that Miss Marvel. No, not Mrs. Marvel or whatever. It's gonna be Miss Marvel. That one. I think people were kind of skeptical about that. I'm not sure why. They just hope that they actually get a good cast member for that. Besides Miss Marvel was Moon Knight, which again, I think that's another character that people think Keanu Reeves is gonna be playing.
But Miss Marvel.
Wait, what?
No, Moon Knight. I said Moon Knight.
Moon Knight. Okay.
Yeah, Moon Knight. And last but not least, which is why I said I want to wait for the Hulk thing, because I was really wondering what they were going to do after Endgame with Hulk with the original characters. Like Hawkeye gets his own show. Iron Man, Captain America, Black Widow. Black Widow's in her movie, but like Iron Man and Captain America, they're not really going to be around anymore. Besides in the West. And then you just have Hulk. Like what's going on with him? So
I mean, he's kind of had his shot with his standalone films at this point.
But he wasn't in it though.
I know, but yeah. it's a checkered past. I just don't think they want to tarnish
Incredible Hulk. That's the thing. Incredible Hulk wasn't even.
No. Incredible Hulk was good. I enjoyed it.
I liked the other Hulk movie.
But I think it's because
the other two,
and like he said,
I
don't says Hulk didn't have
those two prior to that.
It was a great movie.
Yeah, I know about the first one prior, but I'm talking about the second one. The one with the giant weird beast dogs, and then the one.
Oh yeah.
What movie are you talking about, Gamer?
Hulk, that one that came up before the Incredible Hulk.
I don't know what you're talking about. Never heard of it.
But anyway, the last show that was announced was She-Hulk, which is why I guess that's where Bruce. That's where.
Which is weird because we never established the cousin at all. They never gave references.
I don't know how this is gonna work out. Well, again, the last 3 shows that we mentioned are all to be announced. So I think hopefully they'll make a Hulk movie within the year 2022 before anything happens.
My God, she's a lawyer for God's sake.
It's definitely gonna be weird. I really hope Red Hulk any of this.
Okay, now that one could work because the general has been.
Yes.
That's the weird part. Where the fuck is his daughter at? That we have not established.
Yeah, exactly. How is the guy from the original Incredible Hulk movie inside the MCU gonna be there for like a majority of the movie? Not a majority, but like multiple movies, but not his daughter.
I'll tell you why. There is a good reason for it, and I'll tell you what it is. She went to go to Middle Earth to be an elf, and she's just staying there now. She's not coming back.
Really, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Well, that's where she was in that prior to that.
I know.
Yeah,
but no reference. And instead, Hulk had a thing for basically Black Widow.
Yeah.
The woman he was always in love with, and he says, "No, fuck it, I'm just gonna go to Black Widow." Nigga, no, that whole relationship started because he had a thing for that woman.
Black Widow had bigger tetas.
Yeah. But anyway, I think that's everything from Phase 4. So now we can talk about the whole entire Spidey thing. Until Sony and Disney,
get their shit together.
Yeah, get their shit together, whatever. We're not gonna see any type of Spider-Man universe type crossover with like Black Cat or anything like that. We're not seeing Miles Morales again inside the MCU. We're not seeing any of that. If anything, Sony will have their own Sonyverse, which will have Venom with Spider-Man, Carnage, and all the Black Cat and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure that's what's coming out with.
They can still do it also because remember, Miles Morales into the Spider-Verse is Sony still.
Yeah. Again, that will be in Sony, but that won't be a part of the MCU at all.
So, wish they could still do a crossover with that. Just have Spidey turn 3D and
but they can't use any of the MCU characters, and then Spidey can't use any of the MCU characters, and MCU can't use any of the Spidey characters. So it's just gonna be like again 2 universes. Like, can we not? We already have the Venom universe and the fucking MCU.
My little brother, he just came.
Yeah, go for it. And so I'd rather than like come up with a deal, which apparently they are. They're still trying to come up with a deal, but apparently, I really hope they come up with a deal to where they get whatever finances stuff that they do it with, or whatever.
I like to think that, obviously I don't like to think that Stan is dead, but I'd like to think that in his grave right now, he's literally going, "You motherfuckers, you fucked it up. What are you doing?"
Yeah, it's like Sam Lee, like he had a vision, and like they're fucking up the vision. But like, come on now, stop acting like children.
It's just like, we want money.
Everyone, yeah, like everyone loved when they woke up that morning. I know I did. When they woke up that morning, watched the second Captain America Civil War trailer and saw Spider-Man in it.
Oh yeah,
Everyone flipped their shit.
yep.
Like, it was amazing.
There was so many live reactions I watched of people literally breaking down in tears. I was like, wow.
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. Like and then they freaking Spider-Man Homecoming, seeing Iron Man in that. Like, bruh, fucking great. Like, come on now. Avengers Infinity War, seeing Spider-Man in that. Avengers Endgame. The relationship that Tony Stark and freaking Peter Parker has in Endgame and in Far From Home is just freaking great. Like, they can't, and in Homecoming as well, they can't just take Spider-Man out of the MCU, and it really bothers me that they are.
Yeah.
It just makes everything that they did within like the past 3 to 4 years irrelevant.
Hopefully they just get that shit together soon.
Yeah, I hope, because I mean, like, I like the fact that they want to, add. I still think that they can. I still think that just because Marvel will partly have ownership of Spider-Man, I think if they use any MCU characters inside Venom or inside any other Spider-Man movies or whatever, they should then get money from that. However, if they use Spider-Man inside Venom by himself without any other MCU characters, Sony should just keep that money because they own Spider-Man for a majority of it, and they own Venom for all of it. So I think, like, come on now. And I think
what's bothering me though is obviously I know why Tom Holland isn't speaking up against it, because he doesn't want to lose the role. He doesn't want to be like replaced. Yeah. But he should say something, even if it's like passive aggressive. I
understand, like, he wants to keep his role. I understand, like, Sony doesn't have two major companies. You have a voice, just like how all your other coworkers had a voice. Like, I think Jeremy Renner had said something about Spidey stayed. Spidey staying inside you.
Robbie Downey Jr. said something on his Instagram, one of those weird live stream things you can do on there, and he was just he was saying, "Bring Spidey back." He was like just chanting, and then Tom Holland was like posted with something. And then
like, are they not going to listen to the fans more than their own?
I mean, honestly, I think that if one of these like A-list celebrities wanted to, they could literally just buy the rights from him. Of him and then give it back because they put it minted.
Like uniting together just to buy it.
Exactly. I mean, Robbie Downey Jr. could probably do it himself. To be honest,
it's just so upsetting, man. Oh man.
He just walks up to him saying, "I'm going to write you a check for however much he is plus $1, and he's."
I'll give you all of my money. Just bring Spidey back. But yeah, so that's our 2 cents in the matter. But I would love to see an actual live action.
Fuck this beat between them. Spider-Man deserved to be the MCU. Fuck off, you fucking Disney Sony cunts.
Exactly. If only they would listen to reason. But they don't. They listen to money. Yeah. So anyway, I can't wait to see, if they don't actually come to an agreement, I can't wait to see this next Spider-Man. But whatever. I hope it doesn't, but I kind of hope it does at the same time.
Yeah.
Moving on from that, we're finally going to move into the games part of this freaking the games part inside this podcast. So let me actually move into the was it Hype Zone that we posted all those trailers in?
Probably.
Yeah, most likely Hype Zone. Let me scroll all
There's only 1 or 2 games that I'm looking forward to this year.
Oh, we're going to talk about all the games next year as well, but
well, no, I thought we were focusing on the 20.
That's the ending. That's the ending part where like games were like really. All right, so I couldn't actually get all the trailers. They weren't uploading from Xbox for some reason. I'm not sure why during Gamescom. But anyway, that's still more. Jeez. I think that's it. All right, cool. So the first game was Beyond a Steel Sky, which I think is a remake of a game. I'm not getting it.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I uploaded a bunch of videos. It's not mandatory to watch. It's not like E3 or anything like that. So we can move on from that. Then there's Synced Off Planet, which I think seemed cool, but I don't know.
You're not
Sure,
sure.
I'm
About it.
the Ashes and the end of the division. I'm tired of these games, these type of games. I like the graphics though.
Yeah.
After that was Boundary, which just seems weird. I think that was just
Never seen it.
It's a tactical FPS game, which I like the concept. I think it's only for PC.
Yeah, it is. I think.
Yeah. After that is the Journey to the Savage Planet, which I think they announced on an E3 before. Which I guess if it's on the Game Pass, I'll look at it. I'll check it out. But I don't think that's the game I really wanted to play. I think it's the Outer Worlds that I really wanted to play because I think that game looks really fun.
Yeah.
After that was Space-Based Startopia, which is a PS4. This is the PS4 trailer. I'm not sure if it's coming out for Xbox, but there's that. We're pretty much going over the games that came out for Gamescom that we could look at. Next is Streets of Rage.
You want to repeat that? You were lagging big time there, so you might want to repeat that for the stream.
Streets of Rage 4 was the next one.
Oh, I never heard of that.
Next was Cat Quest. Next one after that, which I honestly didn't think I would be into this, like literally at all, until I watched the trailer of it today. Of like the new, I think it's the launch trailer or whatever. Risk of Rain 2. It was on the Nintendo Switch version of Gamescom, but apparently it's coming. It came out today for Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and PlayStation. The trailer, the reason why I kind of want to get it is because the trailer they imitated was Halo Infinite.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like honestly, if I could find it for you, it looked. I was like, "That's from Halo Infinite. Those drop pods are from Halo Infinite." Like it just looked weird. Let me just find on my phone while I continue like naming these games. And I think it's a co-op game as well. So after that is Sparklight. After that is Persona 5 Royale, which I don't know if that's some kind of weird DLC for Persona 5. Or if it's like some kind of weird battle royale thing. I don't know how Persona 5 plays in it.
Yeah, I don't know either.
After that, oops, let me go to my library. After that is Blasphemous that we have in this. After Blasphemous, we have Blair Witch, which we've obviously have. We've all been playing it so far. Jin's a little bitch about it, but the rest of us and Port won't even touch it. But the rest of us, because we're manly, have played the game.
We have cojones.
And we're doing a walkthrough. Me, Ali, and Barry are doing a walkthrough of it.
Yeah,
which is pretty fun. Which we still need to continue. Probably not gonna do today. I don't have work tomorrow, so I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah, we tomorrow.
Next one is Eastward. Which is after that was Gears Pop, which is already out a while. If you guys have Gears Pop, I know a couple of my friends actually play it.
Is it good?
I don't know. I haven't asked, but I think if you play Gears Pop, you get like a Gears of War 5 skin like that. Or maybe if you play Gears of War 5, you get the Gears Pop skin.
I see.
I don't know. Oh, what's up, Sealord? Welcome back. Then there was NBA 2K20, which I'm not really a huge NBA 2K fan. However, I do like the story mode that they were talking about in the game.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. And I like how Idris Elba's in it.
anything he's in, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Got Gears Pop.
And then the next thing was Humans. What, Gears Pop? Oh, he has Gears Pop. Okay. Apparently. Yeah, is it good, Sealord?
Is it worth the download? Precious memory on phones, is it worth it?
While he's typing, I'll talk about the Humans Fall Flat Steam, which is a fun game, by the way. We should definitely make some from Humans Fall Flat.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, me, you, Ali, and Swift.
We should try getting a full lobby. We should try getting a full lobby. That'd be fun.
Yeah, full lobby. Yeah, that would be hilarious.
Yeah.
But moving from that, we had Sword Art Online Alicization Lycoris, which I think. Okay, see, I know there's Sword Art Online Bullet. There's Gun Gale Online has their own game, or as a game, and I don't know if it's in this external hard drive because one of my external hard drives had disconnected from Xbox. I would have to go down.
In it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's here. I think it's in the other external hard drive that I need to fix. But anyway, Sword Art Online has that Fatal Bullet. That's what it's called, Fatal Bullet. But I don't know if this new game is actually for the sequel of the anime, Sword Art Online Alicization. That's so hard to pronounce.
Don't know.
Yeah.
How do you English? I don't know.
I don't know. All right, so after that, which I wasn't really expecting, was the Tokyo Ghoul Re Call to Exist game, which I'm pretty sure is only gonna be for PlayStation because they always get the anime game. So that's gonna be pretty interesting.
Yeah.
What's next? The Minecraft update, which I think is like just like a quality. I think it's like a graphics update.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that was announced for Windows 10 and stuff like that. Which it looks really good, and we have a realm now, which is really exciting.
back.
So, welcome back. Next is Wasteland 3. Wasteland 3, I don't know too. I think it was that weird. Was it the game that's kind of like Halo Wars, or was it a game that's kind of like Space Hulk Tactics? It's one of those two, or XCOM, I should say. Ooh, you're playing Monster Hunter Iceborne. Nice. How was Iceborne? Iceborne actually just came out as well this month.
Yeah, no.
Empire of Sin, that's another game that came out, which I think, or not came out, but like that was in the Gamescom trailer thing. The concept looked interesting. However, it's not a game with mobs and stuff like that. I think it was also like a tactical game. I'm not really sure. I don't remember correctly. Borderlands 3 had their Vault Hunter deep dive presentation. So I know a couple of you guys want to get Borderlands 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm getting
not
it for
a big
free.
Borderlands game.
I haven't even played the first one.
Yeah, okay, you don't need to play the first one. The first one doesn't have a story. The second one links with, I think, the third one.
Isn't Borderlands just like Destiny? But it's like the environment's like way bigger.
No. Borderlands is Borderlands. Destiny is Destiny. Destiny is different. It's kind of hard to really compare two games like that. And I don't understand why people compare Warframe to Destiny either, just because they're both sci-fi games. They have that multiplayer aspect and storyline. I don't get it at all. I think Destiny and Warframe, Anthem. If anything, Anthem and Destiny are definitely alike. And Destiny only because BioWare said that they got inspiration of Anthem from Destiny. But Destiny obviously is better than Anthem in many ways.
Many ways.
Anyway, I remember there was a time, Barry, when me and you
Yeah.
were so adamant about how Anthem was better than Destiny, only because we didn't like how Destiny 2, this content was flowing,
yeah.
and because we didn't actually beat Anthem at the time.
But then we also have to remember it took a while for Destiny to actually sort of get to where it is now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it did. So like,
I'm honestly gonna give Anthem maybe 2 more years to actually get their shit together, and if they find, yeah, keep going. I'm sorry. And if they get their shit together, then I will go back to it and reassess it. But until then, I don't think a Cataclysm is gonna.
Yeah, the Cataclysm is
make
not
it.
enough.
No.
To me, honestly, I liked the roadmap that but they just couldn't keep up with the roadmap because they had such a failure, or such a bad launch. Not really a failure, but a bad launch. And on top of that, regarding Destiny's launch and Anthem's launch, Destiny had a DLC coming out like 2 months or 3 months after its release. They did not. They had Cataclysm come out 3 to 4 months after its release, and it wasn't even like a big DLC. And Cataclysm on top of that is a timed event. It ends or ended already, I think. So it's not like you can just go back to it. I think you have to like wait until it comes out again, which I think is weird.
Which is kind of stupid.
Yeah. So with Destiny, they had the Curse of Osiris, not the Curse of Osiris, the Dark Below DLC, and then 2 to 3 months after that, they had House of Wolves. Then 2 to 3 months after that was your Year 2 celebration, which was Taken King. And Taken King was a big step up from Destiny 1, which is why like Forsaken was a big step up from Destiny 2. However, it still wasn't that step up that they needed until the annual pass started rolling in, and then Bungie and Activision split apart. And now I have high hopes for Shadowkeep. I have the humongous hopes for Shadowkeep and Season of the Undying.
Oh yeah.
I made a joke a long time ago, which was pretty expensive. And now when I look at it, just Destiny 2 is turning out well. Ever since the whole entire departure and disconnecting with Activision.
Yeah, the departure, honestly, they needed that departure. And honestly, BioWare needs to depart from EA. They probably can't really afford it, but they need to depart from EA.
They can't afford to become an independent studio like that sort of thing. No.
Honestly,
Well,
Anthem
well.
was supposed to do well, even though I have not. They
Like,
should.
honestly, I guess my major problem with Anthem, like from the beginning, was the customization. It wasn't as fluent as Destiny's customization was. You actually had to buy the armor pieces, and even if you had to buy the armor pieces, they only stayed in it for a few days, which would take a long time just to get the currency.
If they put that purchasable armor stuff into the loot pool that you can get like from drops,
Yeah, exactly.
that'd be better. That'd have been better.
Yeah. But they didn't. They needed more money, so
Mm-hmm.
whatever. BioWare and EA.
I mean,
Anyway, moving on from
they've
that,
I know they've added lots more armor and stuff that you don't have to buy. I know that
Yeah.
they've done that. So yeah.
which is also I think a part of the Cataclysm event.
Yeah.
But moving on from that, there's Vigor. Vigor just released officially, which was in the preview program, which I played a little bit of. I didn't really understand the concept of it. It's that weird survival type game where you just survive and you go into a world where you have where other players are. You can kill them. You can unite, but it's pretty much a loot and shoot. You loot, you shoot, and if you die, you lose progress with your character, whatever. You lose everything that you got from there, and you pretty much just return back to your hideout or your home, and you pretty much just advance your home, and that's pretty much the game. And I think the people who made that game as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't really enjoy it too much, so I stopped playing it. But it's a free to play game, so if you guys want to play it, then there you go. After that was Wasteland 3. I think I mentioned that a little bit, so we're gonna skip that. Greedfall just got a launch trailer today, and Greedfall I think comes out. That's a RPG I would definitely want to play.
I'll probably get it and see how it is, because I'm not a big RPG fan, but there's still a few things, or mechanics-wise anyway, that I need to see how it works before I can...
Yeah, like I have a lot of games I need to actually play.
Yeah, you do!
Before I even touch Greedfall. Like Blair Witch, we're gonna walk on that. I have to beat that game. Gears of War 5 came out today. Officially, so well, not really officially, but semi-officially. So me, Velocity, and Jin will be playing that. But there's still a lot more games. Metro Exodus, I pre-ordered Metro Exodus and still haven't played it. I haven't. Gears 5, I mentioned.
Oh yeah. Did you also mention Project Resistance?
What's Project Resistance? No, wait, what? What's Project Resistance?
The new Resident Evil game.
No, we haven't talked. We're talking about the Gamescom game. That was never in. But apparently there's that as well. Yeah. I still need to beat Remnant from the Ashes with Velocity. Still need to beat Resident Evil 5 with Velocity. There's a lot of games, and like my other external hard drive is messing up right now, so I need to replug it in. But there's more games than that. But Greedfall is definitely a game I've been watching, and I kind of want to get it. Anyway, after that game was Newt 1, which is a PlayStation 4 upload. After that was the Overpass game, which is I guess it's like a vehicle game. After that is DC Universe's Harley Quinn game, I guess. After that is 7 minutes of Ghost Recon Breakpoint PvP, which I guess seemed kind of interesting. I'm not going to get Breakpoint because I didn't really play Wildlands too much. And I know Wildlands and Breakpoint are two different games. Well, they're not too different, but because Breakpoint's a sequel to. But still, I don't want to get it. I know Jen, I think, is going to get it, but I don't want to get it.
I want to have Chronic on that party without an invite from me. Sorry. Did you?
We were talking about Destiny 2, Swift. We'll be talking about Destiny 2. There was a trailer from Gamescom. They came out from it, but right now we're just going through the list. The Surge 2, I tried the Surge 1. I wasn't a fan of it. It's kind of like Dark Souls, but with machines. And everyone knows that I'm not really huge. So. After that is the Gears 5 Horde mode reveal, which I was so freaking hyped up when they showed Emil and Kat inside the freaking
It took us a while to actually notice it. It was just so...
Horde noticed it, and I was like, what?
Yeah, I had to go back.
Yeah,
I can't wait to play Horde mode. Yeah, to have Kat and Emil.
Yeah.
Oh, that was just
that, and
so
Sarah
beast.
Connor is also one.
Yeah, Sarah Connor from Terminator. Yeah, she's in it as well. But like, honestly, it was just so freaking slow. And like, honestly, I like the special abilities that the characters have in Horde mode. So I can't wait until we drop in that game. Should do some content with Horde mode.
Oh yeah, 100%. I'm recording for funny moments.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna record like 3 videos for funny moments for Gears of War 5, and then see how it goes.
Yeah, you should record a campaign funny moment.
I'm not doing a walkthrough.
No, not a walkthrough. I'm saying you should record a campaign, a Horde mode funny moment, a escape funny moment, and a multiplayer funny moment. So just record 4.
Yeah, I'm. Well, that's gonna be on different days, and then once I
Yeah,
record
different days, definitely.
4
Yeah.
days. For those, that means I have already 4 videos for
Yeah, the
the
4 videos for your background. That's good. All right. So after that, I'm gonna skip that Ghost Recon Breakpoint PvP mode because I don't think
1 second, gotta
we
go
want
to
to
the
talk.
toilet.
After that was Metro Exodus's DLC, which I don't think Metro ever had. Pretty interesting. I think I've avoided watching that because I didn't want to spoil it for me. So I'm probably gonna get the DLC if I really like the way Metro Exodus plays. After that was their little video of how they created the Gears of War 5 Xbox One X, which looks sick. By I freaking love that Gears 5 Xbox and the external hard drive and the controller and the the controller's charging station. Like everything in that game or in that bundle looks sick. Then it was the Gears of War 5 Halo Reach pack. Then came Doom Eternal, the Hunter reveal trailer, which I don't know too much about. And here's the moment we've all been Destiny 2's Shadowkeep trailer, which is something we were really hoping to see. That's when they announced the season of the Undying season. That's also when they showed more about the exotics, some of the exotics. This when they also showed the finishers and stuff like that, the melees and stuff like that. Which I'm not really a fan of finisher. Like just jumps it as like a force push or whatever. That's kind of weird and stupid. I really hope. I know that I think they said that the finishers aren't like not recyclable, like tradable. Like you can't just switch them out or switchable. I mean, which is kind of upsetting, but it's whatever. What they should do is they should make 3 different finishers or 1 for each subclass. That way they can do all different things.
Well, from what I can tell, I don't think it's going to be straight away, but I think what they're going to do is they're going to add a lot more finishes. Like it's like a customizable thing in itself eventually.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, they have different assassinations in Halo Reach, and I understand why they couldn't actually make different, finishers. It's kind of like that emote thing, like how you can put different emotes. I think you should put different finishers. Like that would be just 1 slot though, rather than 4 different ones from the D-pad.
Yeah.
Kind of like your ship in your Sparrow. Well, anyway, moving from that was the Dead by Daylight Demigorgon trailer, which I think was pretty interesting. They're adding that new killer along with a different so I think are they
Can I say again?
or character? I'm not sure if they're called survivors or characters, but they're pretty much from Stranger.
Survivors, I think.
Yeah, survivors. Anyway, from that is Cyberpunk 2077 of the behind the scenes deep dive in it, which I think they talk about the customization a little bit more, which I think was pretty interesting. Maybe I don't remember. Gamescom was a while ago.
It was. It's, what, a month ago now? 2 months? I don't know.
And 10 days will make a month ago. But after that was Darksiders Genesis, which is not a game I'm just playing, just because it's different from the other Darksiders games. After that was the Watch Dogs Legion official trailer for Google State, which I think is a different trailer from the original one from E3.
Yeah.
After that was Orcs Must Die 3, and that's the last video we have in the. So, is there any other game that you guys want to talk about? Oops.
Yes.
What?
Are we talking about games strictly this year?
Well, that was from Gamescom or from PAX.
Oh.
For now, anyway.
No. From those, no. Others, but yes.
Oh, there's something that we forgot. It was
You have to repeat that. You lagged.
the Age of Empires game that they're adding.
Yeah, that's
Game Pass?
yeah. It's not on the actual Game Pass for Xbox.
They're adding. Yeah, Age of Empires 1 is on the PC Game Pass, but they're adding Age of Empires 2 on
console.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the sequel they're adding on console. It's the first one that they're adding, that they're only adding to the PC one. And then I think what else came to Blair Witch came to Game Pass, and like a couple other games came to Game Pass. And quite a few are coming to Game Pass. But anyway, anyone else has anything to talk about regarding PAX or Gamescom?
Nada.
Jen Velocity.
Yeah, what's up?
Anything from Gamescom? Or
Nah, I think the only thing that got me was more Cyberpunk,
yes.
and I think I don't know if it was Gamescom or was it another place that was talking about new Smash stuff.
Oh, that was PAX. Yeah.
Those packs, okay.
Yeah. PAX has their new. What I see like a bunch of different DLC characters.
Well, there was a thing of the first. It was the me characters, and the most exciting thing I noticed that people were like, going shit crazy about was Sans being pretty much a character. But yeah, it was actually a custom skin, but it was pretty much Sans from Undertale,
Oh yeah, I saw about that. Yeah.
which you actually had a full costume.
I know Banjo Kazooie just came out as well.
Oh yeah, it did, didn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, for Smash. That's still a game I definitely want to Smash. I want to get Super Mario Party. I want to get Mario Kart, and I want to get Sonic versus Sonic. I think Mario and Sonic at the Olympic games, 2019. I want to get those games for my Switch. Obviously Pokemon Sword.
I'm going to get down the emulator, I think.
You have to get a Nintendo Switch emulator first.
Ah, bollock. Yeah.
Yeah, because Sword and Shield are only up for the Switch, not for the 3DS.
Okay. I'll just get. Well, yeah. I'll figure something out.
And I think console emulators are a lot heavier on PCs because they're console
Probably.
emulators.
Yeah,
Are you sure you're not getting a console for your birthday?
I don't know.
Hopefully you do. But anyway, yeah. So what was that one game that I think it was Velocity actually? I think you mentioned that Resident Evil game, that co-op game. Yeah. I don't know anything about that. I didn't really watch a video about it. And Velocity is I think his mic is muted.
Yeah, it is. He's not there at the moment.
Oh, okay. That's fine. From that, we can move on to the last and major topic of this freaking podcast is pretty much what's left in 2019. What can movies and video games, and I guess TV shows, have to offer us in 2019?
Entertainment.
Obviously, entertainment. But really think about 2019. Game of Thrones is over.
Yeah.
But it's over. The Walking Dead is going downhill, in my opinion. But it's
Fear the Walking Dead is going further downhill.
I haven't really. What other good shows are there? I mean,
The Boys.
First of all, Supernatural and Arrow are ending this year, which is very, very upsetting. I'm so sad. Arrow's not even having a full season either; it's having half a season. And Supernatural, freaking no. Like, honestly, Barry, if you watch Supernatural and you watch the season finale of this recent season, your mind is fucking like I'm speechless of what happened. So they better end this season right and not Game of Thronesing it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm the show that I've been into the most is The Boys.
Yeah, I haven't actually watched that yet.
It's fucking good.
I want to watch first. I have a lot. I've been watching 13 Reasons season 3. Don't you dare say anything about that.
Wait,
13 Reasons Why season 3.
I haven't watched it, so I saw one episode. I saw season 1, episode 1. I was just like, the fuck.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's kind of like a very drama involved, like very drama heavy, I should say. Realistic. I need to catch up on. I need to watch. I was watching another Amazon show. I forgot. It was like I know David Tennant.
Good Omens.
Yeah, Good Omens. I was watching that, but then I stopped. I no longer have Amazon. I'm rewatching How I Met Your Mother, obviously.
All of these shows that you mentioned, you can just literally just Google and get them.
Yeah, I know, but I like to watch it legit because it
Would support the.
Yeah, it supports and my computer until I get my good PC.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get my PC. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm getting a PC for my mom's paying for half of it, and I'm paying for the other half, so it should be a decent PC, which means I can make video content and actually do proper walkthroughs rather than using. Yeah. Anyway, moving on from that. Yeah, video games. What video games besides Gears 5 came out, Blair Witch came out, Mana made great game by the way. Me and Barry beat it yesterday.
Yes.
That came out, and the sequel to that, or at least the next game, instead of the Dark Patriots anthology, doesn't come out until next year, so can't really talk.
It's
about
probably
that.
going to be early next year, I think.
Yeah, I really hope it's early next year. Can't be let. I will have to freaking play Mana with you multiple times just to get my fix off of it.
Get 100% of the achievements so far.
Oh, we should.
We should achievement like do a stream and just like do
Achievement the hell
everything
out of
that we didn't do the first time around.
Yes, we should be. Oh, we should do it evil like.
Like an evil stream? Kill everyone.
Yeah, kill every character off. Like we should have like in all the streams, like have like either one character survive, two characters surviving, maybe all characters surviving, all none character. It's so freaking. I love it.
I just got back and I can hear from like outside of my room, and I hear like people getting killed off.
Yeah, we're talking about we're killing you off of PolyCore. Sorry, buddy. We're gonna kill you.
Yeah, sorry, velocity.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm
sorry. But yeah, I can't. Honestly, I would. Oh yeah, Code Vein is coming out for you guys for. Yep. Talk about Code Vein. I know there's a trial. Have you guys played the trial yet?
We got it, baby. No.
Yeah, there's a trial that you guys can download and play.
Hold on. Turn it on my Xbox right now.
Oh yeah, that's right, I think Davil was looking for you. No, I think it's also talking about secure. But also he wanted to tell you that Code Vein has a trial.
Hold on. I'm gonna go and download that.
But yeah, so Code Vein has a trial out. Coming out or update.
Yeah, I still haven't beat Sekiro yet.
Yeah, I bet.
Neither have I. I haven't touched it.
I'm not gonna touch it again. What else?
Is it that hard?
I hate it.
We must get back into it.
It's Dark Souls, so I hate it.
Oh, okay.
It's Dark Souls, so I hate it.
No, you're gonna play it and you're gonna like it.
Oh wow! Cool, you took port out.
You're gonna play it and you're gonna like it.
I meant to do that earlier, but I forgot.
What else? What else is there?
Watch Dogs Legion. That looked fucking good.
What? That's coming out this year?
Yeah.
Real? Wow.
I think. Hang on, let me double check.
I hope it does. I think Breakpoint comes out this year. Call of Duty, comes out this year. I know Velocity is getting it.
Oh, I'm getting it.
I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, I know how I feel about it.
Oh no, it's March next year. My bad. March.
Oh, okay.
Gonna make some videos on that main channel, man.
There's that new Star Wars Fallen Order game, but I'm
that one I want because the writers for God of War wrote the story for that game.
Oh, they did.
Yeah. The writers for God of War PlayStation Edition that one.
Oh, then I'll give it a
year.
I'll give it a try.
I kind of want that freaking game.
It comes out November 15th.
Which game?
Not too far.
Star Wars: The Fallen Order.
Yeah.
Let's see. Games coming soon. Borderlands 3 as well. We mentioned that.
Ancestors: The Humankind Odyssey. I will be wasting my life on that game.
Don't forget that Kingdom Hearts DLC.
Kingdom Hearts, yeah, Remind. Can't wait for that, bro.
Oh yeah, 100%.
What else? There was
a
a
game next year.
Oh, can't wait for next year. Oh, so many games. Oh man.
There was another game. I don't remember what it is. Though. Huh?
Fun Fairy Tale. Oh, on the PS4.
Fairy Tale comes out next year though, so we can't really talk too much about it. I'm just talking about games this year.
Yo, we talking about PS4 game though.
I know, but it still comes out next year.
What else is coming out?
Oh, Sword and Shield, obviously.
Never heard about that. Okay.
Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What's it called?
Huh. Barry is now plushie size.
I'm being a Velociraptor size. Yeah, size of a turkey.
To be a compy.
You want me to be a compy? Alright, hang on.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. Atlas. Atlas is coming out for game preview here. Hopefully, no one will delay it again. But Atlas is coming out finally for game preview, which is great. They said it's coming out for Xbox really soon, so I'm guessing October release. But yeah. That's gonna be.
I'm still looking. I'm looking forward to that.
You are?
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. I'm still looking forward to it, although it kind of died.
Well, yeah, but they've been putting content into it like crazy. They've been putting.
Yeah, they have. They honestly have. Like the updates, DLC, and I'm really excited. They added the solo servers and stuff.
Yeah,
really cool.
Yeah.
But I think that's everything. That's everything for the podcast. It's gonna be a short podcast, obviously. Returning podcast, and like the E3 stuff that we have to talk about. But yeah, I think we did pretty well with this podcast. Everyone was here. We talked about what we need to talk about. It was pretty quick, but
yeah,
that's perfectly fine.
Quick and
I think
efficient.
I think our podcasts normally from here on out are going to be an hour or two rather than 4 hours, unless it's the E3 podcast.
E3 is definitely going to be long because it's the biggest gaming event of the year. So yeah.
And also with that, hopefully we actually have vlogging, because I know I'm going to E3. Barry hopefully is going to E3. Velocity's going to E3.
But yeah, next year, yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully we can meet Jen and Port there as well. We're going to have vlogging content. It's going to be great, man. It's going to be freaking great.
What I look like to you, money?
Money. But I need to talk to you guys about E3 after this podcast is over.
You can just hop into the party that me and Jen are.
Oh, yeah.
The one that you left for some reason when you could just unplug your headset.
Oh, no. My Xbox wasn't working, so I had to reset my
okay.
and, yeah. And also, your party's invite only, so I can't join that.
Really? You can't?
Really?
You can't?
Back later.
Wait. Before you leave, we're gonna do the outro real quick. So anyway, thank you guys for those of you that literally watched this podcast and commented on the stream and stuff like that. And are also inside the Minecraft realm. You guys will be. No, you don't count. We don't count.
But it was on my actual account.
Yeah, bro, you're a host. Anyway, you guys will be giving your 5 emeralds that once we officially launch the Minecraft realm today. That will be after me, Velocity, and Jin have our Gears of War 5 funny moment. And yeah, it's gonna be really exciting. So we have great content for you guys for the next 3 months, and we'll be back with the December podcast, which will be early again because we want to avoid the holidays and the finals. Maybe it'll probably be mid-December because usually people take finals in the beginning.
Yeah, probably yeah. That's a mid.
Yeah, you're better.
I streamed this thing. I deserve one.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, the Velocity's not here, but anyway, I have been your host, 9, with Jen.
You lagged hardcore just then.
Okay, I lagged hardcore. Anyway, I have been your host, the Gamera, Spectre, Barry, Silently, Jen, Velocity X, and Port Scientist 7. And we're heading out now. So anyway, later.